So guys, I'm going to get straight into it. Happy weekend. This video is about Harry and an OnlyFans model, if if you can call them that. So this article is taken from the Daily Express US. This news is a bit old. So you can see here this article is the 6th of March. But I'm still going to go into it and express my views. So what's happened is in 2012, you may recall in the newspapers that Harry went on a kind of, like a lad's sort of trip to Las Vegas. He did what lads do. They get tipsy, they play strip poker or whatever the hell they were playing, strip billiards. I don't know what they were playing, but they might hang out with strippers. They're just having a good time, good fun. And they're obviously poolside with girls, having drinks, whatever. That was plastered all over the newspapers, because there were pictures leaked of him kind of naked or partly naked, covering up his private parts or whatever. So there is now an OnlyFans model who is saying that she is going to release photos of Harry on that night. So as you can see, OnlyFans creator who threatened to release Prince Harry's nudes is now banned from the platform. So a former Las Vegas dominatrix, so wow, okay, has claimed that she has intimate pictures of Harry and has threatened to release them to the public. So that was the news, the first sort of news. So she was threatening to share nude photos of Prince Harry, but she's now been banned from their platform. So that's actually quite interesting that OnlyFans ban people, and that they are actually banning this woman from their platform because of the threats that she made against Prince Harry. So I think that's actually quite telling. My impression from reading the previous news was that she was threatening to release those photos on OnlyFans, was my understanding. I don't know whether she was threatening to release them to the wider sort of public. So essentially what she was trying to do was either A, get her name out there and have her 15 minutes of fame and draw more people to her OnlyFans, or B, make money either by Prince Harry or somebody buying the photos, or trying to stop her, or from, again, just bringing more people to her platform. So either way, it's a money grab, right, in my view. So OnlyFans told Daily Express the creators account has been deactivated, and they have been banned from the platform for threatening to share non-consensual intimate images. So that's interesting that seems to be some sort of regulation from OnlyFans. I'm quite surprised, actually. I don't know much about OnlyFans, but I thought it was a sort of free-for-all. So that's quite surprising, and I think that's probably the right decision, because what they don't want to do is create this platform where people sort of do what they want with impunity, because it's almost like revenge porn, isn't it? And I'm sure that that's illegal. I'm not really sure, but And so they don't want to create this platform where people are, having to pay memberships. It's like a private account, but they're releasing images there which are unlawful or indeed immoral, other people's images or what have you. So I'm glad that the OnlyFans has sort of put a stop to this person using their platform in that way. So I'm glad that they've got some sort of regulation and there's some sort of consequence. That there is a line, basically. I'm glad that there is a line, because I didn't actually know that there was. So former Las Vegas dominatrix Carrie Royal, and really I shouldn't have named her, but okay, whatever, threatened to release naked snaps of the the Duke of Sussex, because he failed to mention her in his tell-all memoir Spare last year. Now, I'm not sure if that is true, but if it is true that she's releasing these photos because he failed to mention her in his memoir, that seems like the most ridiculous reason. Why he doesn't need to mention everybody and mention everybody by name and mention every detail. I mean, he did say he took out quite a lot. I mean, it's so ridiculous. I thought I had read something where she said, I was sort of keeping this secret and then now all bets are off kind of thing because he's just so annoying. You know, I'm paraphrasing, but she's just sort of annoyed about how he's been conducting himself, and she's just like, oh, whatever, I don't really care now. I'm going to release these pictures, and then obviously she could earn money off them. So that was my impression, that was my understanding, but obviously that might be wrong. But it would seem bizarre to me that she's saying, well, he didn't mention me in his book, so therefore I'm going to release these photos. It's a bit ridiculous. It's also ridiculous that she still has these photos and she's waited till now to do it. Is that because he's not a member of the royal family? Because if he was a member of the royal family, was she a bit scared? But now that he's not a member of the royal family, she's sort of like, oh, well. Or is she low on cash or what? I don't know. But it's just bizarre that you kept the photos of this naked man, and then the timing is just really odd. She said she would publish the pictures on her OnlyFans subscription site. Okay, there we are. Claiming, I have some nice pictures of him in the buff. The platform had previously warned Royale would not be able to share the alleged photographs because she needs to have permission from Harry. So, okay, so they warned. They told the Daily Express the creators are required to have the consent and age and identity details of any third party featured in explicit content they choose to share on OnlyFans. So again, I didn't know that, so that's good. We insist upon signed release forms, creator identity verification for all explicit content featuring third parties before content can be posted to the platform. So that's good. I'm surprised that they banned her from the threat rather than the attempt. Does that make sense? Because she hasn't actually done anything, or actually hasn't done it, and then they've sort of blocked her. So it seems, yeah, that's a bit odd, but okay. Royal claims the pictures were taken when the 27-year-old Prince Harry joined strippers and other guests at a private celebration inside the Wynn Hotel suite in 2012. The former dominatrix claimed the public would be shocked by the pictures, as she admitted she would only be sharing snaps because she was not included in Harry's memoir. Okay, so the decision, if it's because she wasn't included in Harry's memoir, is ridiculous. Who is this person? And I think that this is absolutely horrific for Harry. If this happened to me, I would just be absolutely devastated. It's an invasion of privacy, an invasion of trust. You don't even know if he knows that photos were being taken. You don't even know if he knows that she had these photos of him all this time. So can you imagine if that was you? Like, you were in your 20s and we've all done stuff in our past that we are afraid of, and he's now a father. You know, you move on with life. You don't expect these things in the past to come and haunt you and for people to exploit you and use money and threaten you. And, you know, did he partake in this consensually with the photos being taken? Did he know that they were being taken? Did he give his permission for them to be taken, let alone give his permission for them to be released? I mean, it's horrific. And you know who this is. You know this guy has a family. You know this guy is like, you know, he has issues. He has mental health issues. He's got various emotional issues that are going on between him and his family. It's a very strained time. You know, why, you know, he's world famous and people would be literally dying for these photos. Why would you want to do that to someone like him? I just don't, well, why would you want to do that to anybody? Why would anyone want to do that to anybody? It's horrific. And I'm glad that OnlyFans has banned her, although it may not be that fair because she hadn't actually tried to do it or had done anything. But I'm glad that OnlyFans is regulated or regulates itself and has a strict policy. And I'm glad that she hasn't done it. And I'm also hoping that she doesn't try it on other platforms. And if she does, I hope that Harry is on it. If he's not on it already, I mean, him and Meghan are so litigious. They've probably got so many lawyers doing so many things, and they have probably got a lawyer on this as soon as it was released. I mean, I would be surprised if they didn't even know before the news was coming out in the newspaper that this was happening. So I'm hoping he's got his finger on the pulse. He's got a lawyer there that has already, you know, issued some kind of injunction or some kind of application or warning to stop her from releasing any of these photos. And frankly, she should give them to Harry. because I would never want this to happen to me. And for Meghan to go through this and the kids to go through this, even the royal family to go through this, let alone Harry, it's horrific, and nobody ever deserves their intimate, private selves to be broadcast on a public platform or even on a private platform to other people that they did not want to see that material of them. Nobody has the right to do that, and everybody deserves the respect and the privacy. So I'm going to leave it there, and good luck to Harry and his family, and I really hope that this doesn't come out. So guys, please do subscribe to my channel, like my video, share my video. I'd love to get to 500 followers. And yeah, take care. Bye guys.